coming out tonight, but please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Council, Mr. Basile?
Present.
Mr. Chapman?
Here.
Mr. White?
Here.
Mr. Monahan?
Here.
Supervisor Shaw?
Here. Okay, public input. We have two on the list tonight. I would just ask if we just remember that we do have a 5-minute. We have 26 agenda items tonight. So if we could just keep it to 5 minutes. First up is Susan Figueres.
On a disc as well. Susan Figueres, 87 Mott Farm Road. It's come to my attention that perhaps not everybody was being informed about what's going on with the 150th sesquicentennial, haha Dylan, committee. So I spent quite a bit of time last night, put it all together in an email. The town board has had it. But I think we've worked very hard. I believe that the committee has worked very hard and has in fact scheduled some wonderful events. I'm requesting that the town board allocate $2,500 to the anniversary celebration to get us started. The money would be used for flyers, promotional items such as t-shirts, hats, baseball, and tricorn hats. I believe that they could be a big seller at the Wayne Day event. Perhaps we can have several contests as photography, painting, writing with cash prizes utilizing the North Rockland High School Historical Committee, their art committee. Okay, so I'm looking to get, I'm looking to get the North Rockland High schoolers involved and make it exciting, and perhaps get an art class going so we could get several scenes of Stony Point painted, and then perhaps have it made a postcard or greeting cards. So I'm thinking that we could get a little excitement. What we have not done is mention one of our most famous residents, Mitch Miller. And it would be wonderful, and I hear Chief going, oh, can I get under the table? And Mr. Brisson goes, I'm resigning. But I would like to do a Mitch Miller evening under the stars, close down Main Street, right in front of Town Hall, and do it as a costume event. Who couldn't have fun with the jitterbug in the 1940s? That is not a singular event. Every single board member would have to be on board. It's overtime. I don't know. It's an idea. I'd really like you guys to consider it. I think it could be a blast. But we need, one of the goals of this committee is to create events that are annual, that are as successful as the Wayne Day, Powell Family Fun Day coming back, yay, for a second time. We need to support our town businesses. We need to figure out how to bring people who want to spend time into Stony Point. Okay, the type of event is resource heavy, requiring parks, recreation, town police department, and the highway superintendent for the Mitch Miller. It's all over time. I'm putting it out there as a suggestion, saying, let's give it some thought. I have attached a calendar, which I have given to the supervisor on disc. Okay, so he's got it.
Susan, are there any particular events that actually require sort of heavy funding? You know, I mean, I think that you'd have to hire a big band and do stuff like this. So that's one where it would kind of need its own separate budget. And
It's an idea.
No, I think it's great. I think it's a great idea. But are there any others that you're thinking of that you could put a separate budget together for, so that if we were to contribute or allocate money, we could, have some.
I will look at the items. One of the other things, and we're going to support it in a different manner, is a scavenger hunt for breast cancer. We've gotten involved with the United Women of Rockland, and Mr. Brisson, you were helpful. You put us all to shame with your ideas. There might be a scavenger hunt or a geo-caching program. Let me take a look. I will bring that back. The notes that you received last night will come after each meeting here forward, going to all of the members of the town board. They can be posted. Please feel free to do what you want. On the disc that I gave you is the logo. I would ask if we could put it on the front page of the town website. Included in your packages is a flyer for the following events. The Stony Point Space Sail on the Clearwater with all the details. The hike done by the Historical Society of the Palisades Interstate Park. Perks Filter will be doing a talk and then a walk to Sandy Fields. That flyer is attached. May 4th will be the United States Air Force American Heritage Band, led in by our very own Sons of the American Revolution. There's a flyer attached. And finally, June 28th is the Stony Point Center. Stony Point Meet Yourself. This is an event we want to make annual. We're invited the non-for-profits and businesses to come together at the center. And for a Sunday afternoon, 1 to 5, take a table and introduce yourself to your neighbors. I've asked the SEALs. I'm trying to find, I spoke to Stu Gates, I'll get to him. The ambulance corps, I'm going to ask you guys not to move, I can't find a working number. But come, talk, tell us what you're doing, host some safety programs. June 28th. July 4th, I'm sure the supervisor will tell us all about it. He's got a concert schedule. That's just through July. Now, don't forget, Wayne Day, and I'm not going to give you the dates because I'll never get them right off the top of my head. The first event is Friday. This Friday, 4 to 8, this room, happy birthday, happy anniversary, the town of Stony Point, everybody is invited. Cake, coffee, lemonade, kids will be here. We've invited various groups, we'll have pictures. Please, just breeze on through. It's 4 to 8, so we can get the seniors in, nobody's driving at night. Now, the next big ask. I'm officially asking Supervisor Finn, would you consider a charity baseball game with you being captain of a town team playing against our Little League players? Now, I've asked the Little League, I haven't got an answer back from them. But the first one that chickens out has got to wear the chicken costume. But I'm asking, would you consider it as a charity event here on our own fields, host a team, and let's see what you can do against the very best we've got. We've got to get permission from the Little League. The next is Veterans Day. The town is the Battle of Stony Point. Could we do a soldiers' memorial? Would the supervisor, this is a supervisor event because it's a big event, honoring those soldiers who fought and died for our country in an event where we bring our seniors together, our town historian, Stu Gates, the historical community, recognizing those very, very special people, especially those we're currently losing because we've lost an awful lot of our history this year. And the last thing is, and I didn't even get to the back page, but the last thing is, Dylan Skurloff, editor of the Rockland County Times, has agreed to do a Stony Point Town Journal. Well, folks, if we don't get together and bring him the material to put in this journal, it's going to be an awful sorry little journal because there won't be anything in it. We need pictures, we need your stories. The next thing that you'll see coming across is a series of what we're going to call history roundtables. We'll get the video cameras out, bring your pictures, bring your stories, and let's start talking about what Stony Point means to us and how fabulous it is, and celebrate not only those that came before us, but those that are going to stick around and make this town what it is. I have a whole host of other events. I've spoken to the last piece, I've spoken to Stu Gates, and he was really excited. I'm waiting for him to come back and tell me what he's going to do, okay? But I'm excited about that. Chris Jensen, great nephew of James A. Farley. I'm waiting for his dates to confirm. We have Daniel Tompkins in May. We have Linda Zimmerman in May. We have, and the last piece is we have global warming lecture given by Dr. James Servino at St. John the Divine. So it's not exactly historical, but it's history, gentlemen. We are looking to promote all of the events of Stony Point. And by the way, Friday, go to the penny sale, folks, at the fire department. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. And the $2,500 we will definitely consider and speak of as a board today. Next up, we have one more. We
I
have,
missed it.
is it Gerald? Is it Gerald? Yeah, is it
I
Tony?
actually just thought it was a sign-in sheet, so I'm...
Oh, that's it, okay, so that's it on the public input then. Okay. When I get to my supervisor's report, I have something very special to do tonight. Order the purchase order requests. This is all from that meeting, we're in the second meeting of the month.
Make a motion to accept the purchase orders.
Second?
Okay, there's been a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and order the bills as well.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Thank you, Mr. White.
Second?
Okay, there's been a motion and a second on the order of the bills. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And the minutes of the March 24th, 2015 meeting. I believe we've already received them, correct? I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Abstention.
Opposed? One abstention. All right, now, where I was jumping my gun. Before I start my supervisory report, I'm going to do something special, but I just want to, on a sad note, we want to let everyone know we'll be closing this meeting tonight in memory and honor of Mary Chicky Ducharme. I'm sure many of us, if not all of us, know who Mary is, and Chicky, we all know Chicky. A very huge part of the Stony Point Senior Citizens, I believe was one of the founders, if I'm not mistaken. And just a really, really great person, and we lost Chicky over the weekend, so tonight's meeting will be closed in her honor.
She was the very first female lifeguard in Bear Mountain.
Really?
Very first.
Very, very nice.
She was also a Girl Scout leader.
I will also keep, I'd ask you to keep my sister in your prayers. She's doing very well, but she had some major heart surgery today, but things are going well. She'll be in hospital for probably about 4 or 5 days, but as I said, the news looks very good for her right now, so please remember her.